morning student. We are going to learn our next part of our lesson odd one in. We studied before in the before period that Malti owned the Malti sang the song very beautifully. Her voice was so melodious. And what is going on the next day? What is happening in the next day? We are going to see it. No one was surprised when Malti won the first prize. Rima did come first in her category. Somehow she felt no joy. And when the competition ended, it is not surprising for anyone that Malti won the first prize because she sang the song very melodiously. Rima too, Rima too won the first prize in her category, means in the English song category, but she was not joyful. She felt no joy. As the term progressed, it was abundantly clear to all that Malti was a bright child. And in this way days were passing, and when the term progressed, it was abundantly clear to all that Malti was a bright child. Means every person in the school knows that Malti was a bright child. She was quite studious and intelligent. She was very studious and also intelligent girl. She fared well in sports as well as in studies. She is not only good in studies but also she fared well. She gave her 100% in the sports too. Her forte was mathematics. Mathematics was her easy subject. Her simple appearance belied a sharp and nimble brain. Though she looks like very simple, though her appearance was so simple, but behind that simple appearance there was a sharp and nimble brain. Slowly many of the girls began seeking her help in mathematics, and slowly she won the hearts of many girls, and many girls take her help while solving mathematics example. Help which she readily and cheerfully gave, and she was always ready. She was always cheerfully gave her help for the students. The teachers had liked the respectful, intelligent girl from the beginning. And when Malti entered in the new school, the teachers had liked her from the beginning because she was very respectful and intelligent girl. Now girls from the class also befriended her, and slowly the other girls from her class also befriended her, became her friend. Not Rima and her colleague though, but Rima and her colleague are not till her friends. They stubbornly dislike Malti. They dislike Malti. Very strongly they hate her. They were a stylish lot, and nothing that Malti did could alter the fact that she was not their type. Because Rima and her colleagues, her other friends were so much stylish, and Malti was not like that. Her appearance was not like their type. So the fact is that she was not their type. They never lost a chance to poke fun at her, particularly her English. And whenever they got a chance to create jokes at her, to poke a fun at her, they don't lose that chance. They always try to hate her. And particularly when she speaks English, they make fun of her English speaking. Malti felt bad about their behavior. And when Malti felt very bad, she was feeling not good when with their behavior. One day she was on the verge of tears when Rima mocked at her mercilessly because she said ask instead of ask. And one day when Malti said ask instead of ask, Rima was mocked at her mercilessly. And at that moment, Malti was on the verge of tears, means she controlled very hardly her tears. Her voice trembling, Malti said, I know my English is weak, When she was talking with Rima, her voice was trembling. She said that I know my English is weak. She said that my English is so weak. Yours is good. Please will you help me to improve it? She told Rima that Rima's English is too good and she asked Rima to help her to improve her English. I won't be able to help you, my dear, replied Rima with an exaggerated accent. But Rima was still hating her and she gave answer that I won't be able. I am not able to teach you. I am not able to help you to improve your English. Speaking proper English isn't easy for you countrified types. And she also said that speaking English is not very easy. Speaking English is very hard to the girls just like Malti who came from the countryside types. Malti's face turned red. She wanted to retort but could not find the right word. She burst into tears and ran off. When Rima said so, Malti's face turned red. She got very angry. She wanted to give answer to Rima, but there were no words. She found no words to answer Rima. What to say Rima? So she burst out in tears and ran off. So she started crying and got out of there. That was horrid, Rima said Shehnaz. Rima's friend Shehnaz told Rima that you are very wrong. You treated Malti very incorrect way. Yes, agreed Neha and Claire roundly. Then Rima's other two friends, Neha and Claire, also said that Rima's behavior towards Malti is not good. Rima was shocked. Her own friends had turned against her. She walked off in a huff. Rima was very shocked because her old friends, who always praise her, who always support her, to tease Malti, they are not her side. They turn against her because of her bad behavior towards Malti. And so she got angry and went another side. Mrs. Sen found her subdued over lunch but decided not to ask anything. When Rima went home, her mother found that Rima is not in a good mood, but she didn't ask her anything about what happened. Rima knew that she had behaved very badly. She was too proud to admit it even to herself. Rima knew that her behavior towards Malti was very bad, but she was too proud to admit it even to herself. And she admitted it to herself that her behavior towards Malti was very bad. Now we have finished our lesson here, odd one in, and we are going to see this remaining part of this lesson on the digital board. Then I will give you some exercise, some homework.
No one was surprised when Malti won the first prize. On the other hand, Rima did come first in her category. Somehow she felt no joy. As the term progressed, it was abundantly clear to all that Malti was a bright child. She was quiet, studious, and intelligent. She fared well in sports as well as in studies. Her forte, something that someone excels in, was mathematics. Her simple appearance belied, meaning failed to give the true impression of a sharp, and nimble, meaning quick thinking brain. Slowly, many of the girls began seeking her help in mathematics, help which she readily and cheerfully gave. The teachers had liked the respectful, intelligent girl from the beginning. Now, girls from the class also befriended, meaning became friends with her. Though not Rima, and her clique, meaning group of close-knit friends who do not let others to join them. They stubbornly disliked Malti. They were a stylish lot, and nothing that Malti did could alter the fact that she was not their type. They never lost a chance to poke fun at her, particularly her English. Malti felt bad about their behavior. One day, she was on the verge of tears when Rima mocked at her mercilessly because she said ask instead of ask. With her voice trembling, Malti said, I know my English is weak. Yours is good. Please, will you help me to improve it? Denying help, Rima replied with an exaggerated accent, I won't be able to help you, my dear. Speaking proper English isn't easy for you countrified types, meaning people belonging to a rural area. Malti's face turned red. She wanted to retort but could not find the right words. She burst into tears and ran off. That was horrid, Rima, said Shehnaz. And Neha and Claire too, roundly meaning emphatically, agreed to it. Rima was shocked. Her own friends had turned against her. She walked off in a huff, meaning bad mood. Mrs. Sane found her subdued, meaning unusually quiet, over lunch but decided not to ask anything. Rima knew that she had behaved very badly. She was too proud to admit it, even to herself. Thus, the story tells us that when we realize that we are at fault, we should apologize immediately and take efforts to make things right.
Here you have some questions, some given exercise at the end of your lesson. Question number 1, question number 2 and question number 3. Try to find out the answers of these given questions and write down it in your notebook.